People, speak the word of God. Let your consciousness be aware that the air you breathe in, we didn't have to buy. The sunlight we enjoying, we didn't have to buy. The water that we do buy, they all come from one source. There is a creator. Gratitude is a great attitude to have. Be grateful for every little thing. I know you are. But sometimes we get still in that trap, right? Where we have to complain about one little thing, which leads to another and another. And then I find myself complaining, and then I have to like, just be grateful. Be grateful for what we have. So, my name is Veronica. I was born in the beautiful island of Trinidad and Tobago, which actually I think right now in America, I saw they had a carnival in New York over the weekend or something. I'm not sure if they had anything in Fort Lauderdale or Miami. But this is the time that Trinidad Carnival is celebrated in America. Trinidad is famous for its carnival. I thought Trinidad had the best carnival in the world because that's what we heard growing up. Until my sister went to Brazil and brought me back show me some pictures where it is like a freaking transformer from a boat to a ship to a this to that, wow, right in front of your eyes. Not only that, they in some high heels and oh my god. Okay, I don't think we beat that. I don't know. So this is all about my running in the morning. I get up in the morning, I run, I chant. It's an unusual thing. Nobody does that as far as I know. And that's why my own family is confused, or anybody I talk to is like they don't even comprehend, okay? And I don't expect you to. But in retrospect, you're gonna come back later and you will understand, including myself. Because I pray about doing this and I got the permission. So twice in the past few days they kind of broke my circle because when I dance there's a circle around me. I'm not gonna tell you too much about that, but there's a circle, and this morning I realized it was my fault because I didn't, like make my complete circle. So that was my fault because this morning I made it and they couldn't enter. And this morning there was more. This morning there were like six cars. There was a pickup truck that came right next to me, and there was cars pulling into the food place that's closed, pulling up to the drive, like they're gonna order, pulling into the gas station that's closed. There's like about six cars that was wrong, but it didn't enter into my circle. But they were trying to interfere with my Bluetooth, the whole source of the music that I get. That's how I do. That's how I chant in the morning and run and exercise. It's a whole combination of everything, and all is done for God. So that's why this is so important to me. And one of the reasons why I chose that spot or was guided to that spot, because in some of my video before, I told you the very first time I was there, the very first morning, there was a huge owl that sat there face to face. It wasn't scared of me, and it was just like observing, okay? For 2 hours, watch my entire routine. When I do my namaskar and I bow, the owl flew away. So that's how I know that's my spot. Also, I love water. I guess everybody does. But there's like a lake there, and in the back of it, it's all shrubbery, it's all green, it's all nice trees, and I thought that would be like really cool, you know. You know when you have a Bluetooth on and you're singing and you think you're having a good time, but when you take it off, you don't want to hear your own self sing. So that's why I want to sing. That's why I go to a parking lot. Well, one of the reasons I go to the parking lot, so that I could sing to my heart content without offending anyone. So and then then before I chose there too, I also went in the backside of the greenery, and after a certain point you can get in. You have to park and walk in. So I'm like, okay, even if there's a few people who's just like hiking or camping or whatever, that's okay. So they were the first enemies that I had when I first got there. They were with dog. They were like this. They were trying all kind of stuff aggressively. And I was just like all nice and calm and still continuing. And today I could say that, I can't say it's me, of course, it's the vibration of the chant that, because I chant for the trees. The trees was the first website before we had internet. Do you know that? Yeah, the trees is how information was spread. So I chant for the trees, and the trees spread it throughout the universe. So I went in the back of the trees. Like I said, they have to walk there, and then in the front sorry, I missed a spot there. So then when they came with their dogs and they did all different stuff. This morning, hi, so that's the level of our communication now. They realize I'm not there to harm anyone. I'm just doing my one thing. Just leave me alone. And it is confirmed they blew up my Fitbit because my Fitbit, it doesn't have an option where I could shut off the Bluetooth or turn it on Apple on airplane mode. So this morning, whilst I'm dancing, my watch just like blowing up. So I don't want them to see because I cover it. I don't go like this jewelry, so I don't have no jewelry at all when I go. So I could feel the vibration. So I stopped and I went in a quiet spot. When I looked, the Bluetooth blowing up. So I went. Thank goodness, thank you YouTube, that it took half an hour to learn about the watch, because this watch have so much features for my lifestyle, but then again it's just parallel your phone, right? So I went to, thank goodness I know it's just a button, because when I'm dancing in the morning I have no glasses or stuff like that. You press a button, there's the airplane, you press airplane mode, everything stops. So they blew up my Fitbit. Now about the Apple Watch, I can't take a shower with it. Thank goodness it has a button. You press a button and you see the water button, you press it and it expel the water. I don't know if it's just playing with your mind, because I don't see the water shooting out, or maybe it doesn't have that much. You have to charge it every day. Where the Fitbit, you could charge it twice a week. It doesn't give me my stats like the Fitbit. For example, my Fitbit will tell me I do 10K a day approximately, right? I mean in the morning. By the time in the evening, I do like 15, 20Ks. But the important point to me is when I'm giving this energy for God, I want to know how much I'm giving. So my Fitbit will tell me I do like 6, 7 miles, whereas the Apple Watch tell me I do like 4. So the stats are not like really right there. I mean, I actually put an effort to put like, steps, because the Fitbit, you don't have to do that. Once you jump and you're lifting your knees up, it gives you did 8 flights of steps today. So I love that about the Fitbit. I don't know if it's just fluffing me up, but it was really cool about that. My stats in the Apple Watch is not so good. It's very low. So I'm so awesomely grateful that, not a lot of people looking at this right now. So I'm like relaxing, seeing what the heck I want to. So what I want to say is that don't waste your seed. Don't go looking at pornography is like a $1 trillion business right now, right? Don't feed that company and destroy your soul. Because what happened is that when you go looking at pornography, obviously you want to, it raises a desire in you that you want to fulfill. Do not waste your seed, dude. Do not waste your seed. Do you know? Pay attention to how you feel after. You feel empty. You feel weak. You feel a little bit of shame. And the desire and the motive that he had, that he was going behind that goal, it diminished. Don't do that. When I was young, the older people used to be like, don't masturbate because it'll make you get blind. I am telling you, I'm not telling you not to masturbate. I'm just saying, don't have useless, wasteless sex just to satisfy a desire that you weren't looking for. When you're hungry, you eat. When you're sleepy, you sleep. And naturally, when that time is come and that bag is full, you're going to take care of it. You don't need to have a relationship for somebody to take care of that. You need to take care of that for yourself. Then you could find somebody and then you could help. But that is your personal responsibility. Hey, I'll talk to you next time. Stay blessed, stay happy. That's my weapon. In spite of everything I've been through, I still could smile and be happy enough days to call me the dancing fool. I don't care. Because laughter is your best medicine. Stay happy, stay healthy. Don't let nothing get you down, especially yourself. Don't beat up on yourself. Why?